For the crude oil and gold, there is definitely interesting change of character show up. So let's take a look here. So crude oil. So what happened to the crude oil? And okay, so if you look at this chart, you probably can spot the change of character, right? So this is a change of character bar, big bearish bar, and the volume is on the high side, although it's not that extreme, but definitely is very high. And this is a parabolic run, right? This is a normal uptrend, and then suddenly, like since 2 weeks ago, we get the crude oil break above 100. So I think 100 is definitely one of the level to watch out for. It's a psychological level, and then we get a parabolic run up. And as you probably know, a parabolic run up don't really sustain itself, and easily we can see a collapse from the parabolic run. And this is the confirmation. So we got a rejection tail here. This is the red flag. Second tail here, and then the third one as a confirmation. So this is a big bearish bar, the change of character bar. And if we compare the rest of the bar from this uptrend, then definitely this is the largest bar to the downside. And right now, the change of character is still unfolding, so I don't really want to point the low, but hopefully it could be the low here about 103, or even I can probably say around 100. So from here on, if this is like a buying climax, then automatic reaction or a change of character. So once the low is formed, then we get a secondary test as a confirmation. That could really form a trading range from about 100 to about 130. So in the short term, we could see it bounce up and down to consolidate further and to build up some courses, and before it resume to the uptrend, or maybe to collapse. So until then, definitely for the long-term chart is very much bullish. So this is a very bullish chart for crude oil. Nothing bearish. Even there's a change of character happen, it simply just means that there's some profit taking activities and a lot of the news driven activity at the moment. And we can expect some kind of the trading range to unfold between about 100 to about 130. So if there's another leg up, then certainly there's a lot of the trading opportunities for the oil related stocks as well. Even if can just consolidate within the trading range, I think that could be very bullish for the oil stocks as well. All right. And next one is gold, GC. So gold is definitely have a very similar structure. And if we take a holistic view, so slightly larger time frame, all the way back to here. So that's 2020, about August. So that's the all-time high here. So pretty much we get almost tested the high here is somewhere around 2080, 86. So it hit about 2080 on this day, 8th of March. And after that, it just have some kind of the profit taking activity. So in terms of the structure, I think is I have covered this a few times. So I will just quickly go through this. So if you look at the very long term chart here, this is a weekly chart. So weekly chart, go back to about 2014. So this is definitely the accumulation. We got a cyber strength rally, we got a backing up process, and now it's just kind of breaking out. So there's a super bullish structure, and definitely a lot of the causes building, and definitely a lot of the upside ahead as well. So if we just focus on this portion, so we definitely can think about this as an accumulation. And right now it's just having a sign of strength rally, and backing up process is unfolding at the moment. So it makes a lot of sense when it hits the previous resistance at about 2080, and then followed by a reaction. So this is some kind of the backup action. So that's a sign of strength rally, and then backing out action. And we can expect similar situation, like just like the crude oil, it's probably going to go into a trading range for further consolidation before it just attempt to break out. So far, I don't really see very extreme volume signature. There is definitely parabolic run up, which is not sustainable. So you can see that this is a parabolic run up followed by a change of character bar. So this is by far the largest bar, the largest Dow bar that we have seen out from this uptrend. So a parabolic move up followed by a change of character bar. So that pretty much just confirm the uptrend is kind of a stop at the moment. So far there is not much follow through to the downside, and in fact it just kind of retrace or pull back to the previous axis line or axis zone. So this is the previous resistance. So you can see that this is the previous resistance, and now once it's a breakout, so it just turned into support. So at at worst, the worst case is probably going to go back in and test this, then probably that is the trading range we can anticipate. Maybe somewhere around 1920 to about 2080. So that's the trading range. And but so far, I think 1960 is probably going to provide some kind of the support, and then to about 2080. So hopefully you can just sort of hang around here and then consolidate before it just trend up. So there are quite a number of things that support the crude oil price and also the gold price. One is definitely the war, because Russia is the one of the top producer country for crude oil. Definitely, there is demand for the crude oil. If the sanction just go through and then a lot of the countries participate, then that crude oil definitely will shoot up. And gold as a safe haven and also as the instrument for fighting the inflation definitely is also benefiting from that. So there is definitely a lot of the catalyst to support that's on top of the strong accumulation structure that has been going on for years since 2013 and 14. All right, so that's gold future. So short term is definitely I think I expect some kind of the trading range, because I think the target is sort of already hit. So we reach the previous resistance level and also get a change of character bar. So short term trading range, but I think long term is still looking very bullish.